Short time, fellas. Almost game time. Almost game time. Feeling good, excited. It is the day. Today is the day. Shock the world.
Magic show. Comedy.
Welcome to Brave Combat Federation. We're coming to you live from the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park here in the Copper Box Arena. It's record temperatures here in the capital today, and it is a record-setting event. You've been around, you've seen the MMA come and go over the years. Your thoughts on what this means for the history of the sport tonight?
I've been involved in the sport on a professional basis since its birth in 1993, and this is, I believe, the most important event in the sport's history. Every other mixed martial arts organization is in the asses and seats business. That's what they're doing. It's a very, very complex game of checkers. This organization is born from the vision of Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa. It literally has a noble cause, and that cause is to raise, to elevate mixed martial arts everywhere. That's what we're going to see tonight.
Phil, I want to talk to you for a moment. There has been a lot of talk about the matches. We've got fighters from 10 nations here on the card tonight. Let's get technical. I know you love to talk the tech on the color comms. What can people expect when the event starts? We've got so many great fights.
Well, first off, when you look at this card, what you're seeing is an illustration of why Brave Combat Federation is the only truly global mixed martial arts promotion. We have athletes from all over the world right here in London. Well, this is a unique opportunity. This is an extravaganza unlike any other. So I think preparations are going to be perhaps a little bit different for the fighters because this is an unknown, this is an X factor. So it's going to be about, you see the guys going into the cage working around, but a setting like this, no one's ever done this before in mixed martial arts. I think this is going to be a real interesting X factor in that cage, but I fully expect the guys to go in there like the consummate professionals they are and put on a hell of a show.
Plenty of fun stylistic matchups. Noel, I want to talk to you about some of the storylines. There has been so much hype coming into the main event, of course, at the top of the card. Bubba Jenkins defending against the challenger, Lucas Minero Martins. You've been involved in a lot of the run-up, covering some of the stories. Brave is a fight federation about not just 15 or 25 minutes in the ring. It's about everything that happens outside. It's about developing and growing the sport. What can you tell us about some of the characters on tonight's card in their camps and in their preparation?
When you look, we'll take that Bubba Jenkins against Lucas Martins fight straight away. When you look at this, when you look at the crowning night for Bubba Jenkins in Abu Dhabi, you've seen what it meant for this fighter. And what Brave Combat Federation do, more so, in my opinion, than any other promotion, is they put the fighter at the forefront. You're not just seeing Bubba Jenkins for, as you said, 25 minutes. You're seeing his whole backstory. You only have to look at Bubba Jenkins and the build up to this, what he was saying to camera, everything he was talking about the fights. This man in a former life would have led armies to war, and tonight he's going to lead himself into war, and online is his belt that he got in Abu Dhabi that night. Then he takes on Lucas Martins, the former Brave Combat Federation lightweight champion, who lost his belt in a peculiar situation. An injury cost him that. So this is redemption here tonight for Martins, and as Bubba Jenkins shown that he is on top of that mountain and his flag is staying planted on the summit.
We're delighted to be on the call tonight. Brave 24 London is now.
Welcome to Brave Combat Federation. To all the amazing people of London, England, and the 848 million viewers watching around the world, let's make some noise!
First one's ready.
As soon as I get in there, I'm not focusing on what everyone's doing in front of me or like around me. It's going to be a tough fight. I'm not trying to deny that, but my prediction is I think if I clip him, it's going to be a hard night for him. I'm predicting knockout, TKO, first, second round.
Let's bring our first warrior into the Brave 24 London cage. Give it up for Mitchell Johnson.
This fight, it will be a pressure fight for him more than me, because he will be in his home country and it's giving him pressure to show the people like how he is, but I will not give him the chance to do that. For me, I will use this against him, and I will prove to everyone that I deserve to get this in this card.
Iron Hussein! Beautiful, strong hand and followed the wrong elbow over and under big shots here. Johnson certainly going to have to show something. He's trying to book here. Hussein Ayad is looking for a finish. Leo Rose is taking a long, hard look at this, but they were the laces helping to leverage. It is up! Just as you said it at 2:30. The squeeze. That will show you, Kurt. The squeeze that is there by Hussein Ayad. For your winner, from KHK MMA, Iron Hussein Ayad!
Fight was amazing fight for me. Finished in the first half of the first round, and I did the game plan until the end. It's just I found the chance to do submission and to fight.
I think I'm going to finish him in the first or second round via KO. But I have a very, very good feeling that that's the way the fight's going to end. Be ready for a tough night. It's going to be our toughest fight of your career, so hope you're game.
My training is good. My camp is very tough. I am prepared for this fight. You better be ready because I am here for the win.
Both tough and durable fighters. I think he wants to take it the distance, but that ain't gonna happen. You know, I didn't wait 2.5 years just to have a boring fight. So, like I said, I hope he brings it. I'm sure he will bring it. And if he doesn't, then I'll make sure he brings it when I punch him in the face. And it's gonna be a night of fireworks. I know that for sure. And I'm only walking out there with the W, my hand raised, and a KO. Man, bring it. Dude, we're here in London, it's my home city. I know you traveled, but I just traveled away from Phuket, Thailand. And it's an invite-only event, you know? So let's give the fans what they want, you know? Let's make it exciting and let's go at it.
The preparations that went into this fight are much like any other fight. Long, grueling, tiring camps. If I get home and I'm tired at the end of the day, I think it's a pretty good day. We have game plans in mind and ideas of what we're going to do when we're getting ready for a fight. My coach always has these plans implemented and we stick with them. But at the end of the day, a fight's a fight and things can go off the rails, so we're always prepared for that and we're always ready to pivot in any direction it's going to go.
Give it up for Louis Santa
And very well scored.
Yeah, got a great air too. Good come
Thank you, buddy. Have a good one. I feel good. I feel good getting a win over a gritty veteran like that. Really tough guy. Dropped him in the first round. I thought maybe I was going to get the finish, but he came back pretty strong. Shot for a double leg. I sprawled it out. I stayed calm though, so it was good. Second round was good. It was tight, and then I think the third round I started to take over again. He got a bit desperate, and I was catching him with a lot of check hooks. I caught him lunging in with the check hooks. And it feels good to get a win over a veteran like that. It really, I think, solidifies where I am in terms of skill level, and yeah.
For a long time I didn't love the sport no more. And being from England, being from London, the crazy thing is I've never fought in my home city. And Brave, have given me this opportunity to fight on this historic show. We spent a lot of money changing flights, delaying plans for our wedding, time away from my fiance. And I took this fight on late notice, but I wouldn't change it. You know, I've just ticked fighting in my home city of London on the bucket list, and I've got a 3-fight contract with Brave. So I know that in the next 12 months I've got 2 more fights for one of the best promotions in the world, fighting all around the world. And I'm back after 2.5 years. And I never thought I'd ever make bantamweight again. Last time I made bantamweight was March 2015. I didn't get the win tonight, but
you did.
I'm back.
You did.
Yeah, it's a moral victory.
Yeah, 100%.
And I promise I'll get the next one.
You won 100%. And the reason you won is because your dream came true. You know? Yeah. And what we need to remember and take away from opportunities like this is the experience, because nobody can ever take that away from you. And I'm proud of you, man, and I know so many people that, you know, tuned in around the world, they're all proud of you too, like teammates, even people that haven't seen you for a while, you know, you disappeared off the map for a long time, they're glad to see you back. Even Cam over there, he was glad to see you, you know, and that's good. You can almost pick up where you left off, and that's a beautiful thing, and that says a lot about your personality and your character. So, you know, it's onwards and upwards from here, mate, with all of us, and you've got the whole team. It's not a loss, it's not a loss.
I'm very proud of him. I know the time he's put into this and how much this means to him. And I know this is only the beginning. You know, there's many more to come. This is not the end. It's only the beginning. It can only go up from here. And it's so amazing to see you back. I'm so proud of you. And I love you.
I've got a few situations that I've sort of planned for where I feel I'll end up, but I don't know which one will come first, but I know one of them is going to come. I just come to win, you know. I don't fight, but I
I fight to win. You know, I take this seriously, and I think he's probably underestimating what he's coming in against.
Give it up for John Robinson!
A couple of opponents switched for this fight, so you know, it was a long camp. It was like 4 months. So I've been working on everything. I've been working in case I fight a grappler. I've been working in case I get a striker, a southpaw, orthodox. So I'm ready for all cases. At the end of the day, it's MMA. You know, fighting is fighting. We just did a couple of small tricks for the opponent, but that's it. You know, pretty much same thing.
Tune in. Big show's coming on.
Game plan is just to run the fight my way, you know, if you wanna take it like, yeah, just run the fight my way, do what I do, you know, make him fight my game, not fight his game, and pretty much things should go my way.
Give it up for the Russian, Rami
To John Robinson, but that's when Rami Ahmed is at his most dangerous.
Just how Robinson doing it very well, putting your hands out to each other. You got to be careful, but a big uppercut and a right hand for Rami. Into the combination, just goes inside leg kick, but John Robinson stays right in front of him.
John Robinson is playing with fire, but right now, it's wonderful.
Robinson, this momentum and just constantly coming forward. Ahmed in his third round is opening up a bit more mid-two with there, but has he landed? It's like, yeah, no problem, I'm just going to keep coming at you, no problem.
You can see that way. John Robinson is slipping the shots. He slips the shots. Ahmed takes a step forward.
This could be huge. Robinson gets a takedown against the cage here. Very difficult. He could turn the whole fight in this fight. For your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, the Russian Rami Ahmed. This guy goes around the arena.
I think pretty much everywhere my advantages are. I honestly believe that he hasn't fought anyone of my caliber as of yet. I believe he's very all-rounded, but he's good everywhere. But I don't feel in any area he outshines me. But he's good at sticking to a plan and getting out of the way. I come and bring the fight. You're going to be getting hit.
You'll see. Don't blink. Do not blink. Fireworks when I'm on the card. I'm the people's event. Okay? Just remember that. This one's for my family, my baby girl, my baby son, my missus.
In myself getting the victory with a solid, calculated performance. It's going to be aggressive. It's going to be ruthless as always. There will be blood, whether it's mine and his. I don't really care. I'll give the fans what they want. But just know that I am very confident in I will get the finish.
Kamchina
technique-wise, I do my study and I see what my opponent brings. I didn't change as much in myself, but I added some new things. I started working with a high-level Muay Thai coach who's come from Thailand. He was the former head coach of AK Thailand Muay Thai, and he's brilliant, and he was showing me some new ways of just setting up my kicks, mixing my kicks with my elbows. Obviously, I continue strengthening distance, like I only started recently, and I feel like I'm getting bigger for the weight class all the time. I don't even know if I'll always be a bantamweight. I could end up being a featherweight in the next few years, because I'm still growing, I'm still young. But I'm like lean and I feel strong and I'm fit, and I just feel like this is one of the best versions of me there is.
From Chris Reeves Academy in Swansea, Wales, give it up for Aiden James!
Fight-ending ability. That was more caught on the crown and the head by Els, and Els trying to sit down on his shots. He's indicating that straight away.
I like what Aiden James is doing. He's throwing kids here to try and get the reaction from us, to open up and see what kind of gaps are presented when he throws these feet.
Cameron Els with the overhead right and caught out the light. 4-point win. Els said he was going to make a statement, and he told every piece of thunder from
Your winner by knockout, Cameron Campchita Els!
I'm not surprised, Nate Diaz. Now, honestly, listen, now do you see me? There's enough people in this building, and I honestly believe that there's a reason why I'm here tonight.
There's a one bomb ready, and there's another one in the production right now. Magic. They know. And they're gonna know. They're gonna remember.
I see he's a very strong low kicks and a good range, so I know I have to stay away of his kicks and long counts. You know, that's the thing where he is dangerous in the striking, because he's a very experienced Muay Thai and K1 fighter. But also everybody knows me as I'm a striker, so I'm not scary, but I have to be coming with the respect. You know, I have to respect him and I have to respect his skills. Win the fight with my sacrifice TKO, hopefully first round as usual. That's my whole fights, don't I? So I have 100% range TKOs finishes. So finish Kian, sign the contract with Brave.
Give it up for Magic Man Gatuski!
Preparations for this fight have been no different to any other fight. Look, I always said the same. How do I see the fight's going to end with my hand getting raised anyway? For sure. Everything has gone into this, years of hard work. I know what I need to know about my opponent. He's sloppy but dangerous. I'm not underestimating him at all. I know he has power in both hands, and he's aggressive when he comes to fight. But there's plenty of flaws in his game. Plenty of flaws in his game. I've seen it all 100 times. Every time I fight everyone, it's the same mentality. I'm going to try to take his head off, and then they hit air and they realise what's going on here. So I'm prepared for what he has to bring to the table, and I'm prepared to execute what I have.
From Dublin, Ireland, SBG Ireland, and Warriors Gym. Give it up for the Warrior, Cian Cowley.
Overman is just almost reacting to what Cian Cowley is offering.
As I said, reactive as opposed to proactive.
Like the blitz forward, but good footwork by Cowley. When you look at, he's brought Daniel Ogunjese, the teammate of Agatha as well, and Cowley, he's not willing to push forward. He's staying in a range that he's comfortable. He doesn't need, so far he's winning this fight, he doesn't need to step into the world for Magic and offer that. What he's doing Luke is chopping down, he's winning the fight. And what a big... Oh! He stepped down! He stepped down! The right hand! It's all over! And that's what Magic Derszewski does! He can end it with one punch! We were saying he needs to be more aggressive! That right hand!
Knockout! Magic! Magic Man!
So I tell everybody, and everybody who knows me, they know I have a dynamite and a both fists. This time was the right one. I always finish by KO.
Eu acho que vai ser uma luta muito dura, não por menos o Bubba é o campeão, mas eu treinei bastante para isso, eu trouxe uma equipe completa para cá para me deixar 100% e eu tenho certeza que eu vou sair de lá campeão e o Bubba fala muito, então eu vou calar a boca dele.
Lucas Miniero Martins.
I'm a bad man. I'm excited to be here. I've never been to London per se. I've been to this side of the world, but never to London. So, you know, to be in a historical place at a historical event, it's good to be historical because then you make history and you become legendary and people call you a legend. So the math makes out for me. I've overturned every stone, ran every mile that I need to run, you know, the whole cliche of I've done it all, I've been prepared, and now, you know, I'm just sitting around waiting for them to say, hey, you can weigh in, because that's when, you know, that final click happens, you know, you kind of keep a cool head, because if I was on that level of that fight weigh-in click, I probably would have punched him already or said something to him already, but because we're still at that, you know, focus stage of, you know, finishing the last part of the preparation, I'm definitely getting my hand raised. They're gonna strap me up with a brand new belt. Give you glory right now for the victory. The victory is in hand. The victory is in hand.
For the reigning, defending, undisputed Brave Combat Federation featherweight champion of the world, Bubba, I'm a bad man, Jenkins.
How he's getting in on his opponent is what really gets Lucas Miniero in there. He's lining up the lead leg. Bubba is just smiling at him. He's waiting to explode and change levels here. Oh, Bubba Jenkins and the right hand and into the takedown.
Bubba Jenkins, you absolute rascal with the flying knee.
Looking at high crotch here. Choice.
These shots are absolutely huge.
He needs to move to get out of there. Guardians are coming. He's on the It's all over. And Bubba Jenkins is still.
Bubba is a bad man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed and still Brave Combat Federation featherweight champion of the world. Take a by Bubba Jenkins.
It's the elite grappling that got him there, but the heavy thunderous shot from the bottom. Lucas Miniero was
Try to understand what your purpose in life is. Try to understand your calling, and then you shall find your destiny. Yeah. I need one more for Drayden. I got one for Dream, one for Jay, one more for Drayden.
Practice over and just sit there in camp. There wasn't one thing, brother. You are just too good.
Woo! Man, I missed that jab though. And he showed me some skill off of it because I was like, I'm about to stick this jab. And I went, boom! And he went just like a little block, like left hand blocked it. And I was just like, I'm getting that shit back. It was just like, bro, I heard it. You didn't do what you come to do? I told them, now I'll tell you what you Still. I told wifey to go get us a head still made shirt. If you missed it, you missed it. They called it. Y'all better get to y'all seats and ain't gonna last.